Let's meditate. I had a busy Saturday working on living trust and will. Complex, but things are moving well. Most of my 90 plus percentage go to Vipassana. I'm very happy for that. Reason is simple. More people go through Vipassana 10-day course, especially Sila Samadhi Panya. You make a better decision to live your life. It's not guaranteed, but for those who would spend 10 days has such a volition, desire to do well, that's fit to my view of how the society can progress. More people having ownership and accountability of why they live, what to do for their own and for others, making a good judgment. My video is a continuation of that. So my whole life at this moment is very much oriented with the idea, may all beings be happy. It may sound like a joke. If you are one of those who knows me, they may think I'm joking. But this started from when I was graduating from Stanford Business School, reading Daisetsu Suzuki. Impressed. Was very difficult, but so impressed. So that's 40, 50 years ago. Most of my money goes to Vipassana. For people to come and stay 10 days, have facility, food. They don't have to bring anything. Money will be provided by what they call old student. Me being one, attending more than a dozen of those courses in different parts of the world. Goenka Vipassana. Who knows, some of you may be sitting for 10 days somewhere, perhaps possibly remembering me and talk on this channel. Let's meditate. Nothing is guaranteed, but if you have sincere desire and truthfulness, I'm sure you make a good progress in living your life the best you can. You don't have to be serious. You don't have to go there. There are people who don't need it. But in my case, that made a big, very big change. The first was the book of Daisetsu. Impressed, so I read most of his, maybe 100 books. Still reading. Refreshing, as if the first time. And attending the Vipassana course the year 2000. I remember vividly. So 24 years has passed from my first Vipassana. I'm moving forward. this little hotel, but being happy, I can save money for others to go through Vipassana. I'm a beneficiary of that. And you may be also. To describe in words are not easy. Practicing is the way, like any sports, or for that matter, anything. Let's keep moving into the right direction. And feel the energies welling up in the process of your moving forward to live your life as it's meant to be, and for you to be the master of your own destiny, connected to the way of the universe, and listening to your heart and using your brain in a proper manner with wisdom and compassion. I wanted to say with strong belief, then I hesitated because it's not your belief. Your belief becomes the belief of the universe. It's the oneness of being into Samadhi. So all the cells would work together. I'll give you a story of my writing the will and living trust. It's a legal thing that you have to put things together, like a beneficiary to Vipassana, which organization, how much, how, and who else possibly, the amount, the way to distribute. And each nation, in my case, Japan, US, New Zealand, has its own legal procedure. And there's a need for executor and trustee so that the transaction of selling property or financial asset distributed be done in a manner without waste and confusion. So those are written in language, words and logic. The meaning, and that there shouldn't be conflict one to the other nation, and whoever is part of this can have a sense of processing it in a manner that makes smooth, hopefully. I'll be dead, so all I do is to set this up and have the lawyers or whoever, tax advisors, trustee, and executor to work together And the result of that is the money, 90+% going to Vipassana facilities or whatever they need around the world. That's right. My dead body will be floating around the world as much as this inheritance money is floating around, like a seeds of a plant that may grow or may not grow, but that follows the law of nature as it is. I'm a part of it. My mission in life, or tenmeg I call it, is so much related to that. It's alignment, not much of a conflict. Is my judgment correct? I'm doing my portion. So there's a will of the universe, will of me, will of you, being alive, pass on the baton possibly to the next generation. The earth may not exist after billions of years. Whatever happens, it's the will of the universe. I was born as a will of the universe and live as a will of the universe without me often not recognizing, and die with the will of the universe, and my molecules, atoms float up in the air or into the ground or water, being processed. As much as that process goes on, while I'm alive, all my cells are communicating with each other, not just within the mind with word and logic, but much more so in my body and heart, connecting to my brain with wisdom and compassion. I say, why not? Why not? As much as we have seen the lights of the stars, this is a poetic thing, we may become a light of stars to shine, as much as we may shine the corners of the world, mini universe, mini world. It's all connected. There's no need for ego to push nature's way. carry. Thy will be done. If you are connected to the will of the universe, what more can you expect? Well, you want to connect to the society as well, to be better, prosperous, happy, without much conflict. That also with wisdom and compassion. If there's a will, there's a way, especially when it's aligned to the way of the universe, not the ego. I hear siren of the ambulance, maybe. I'm alive, you're alive. Let's do our best. And one of the best things is to empty our mind every now and then into Samadhi. So the connection to the root of who we are is established. Let's make the best of what we got and make a good decision how to live. Thank you for joining.